Donald Trump is yet again shattering records as his rally in Madison Square Garden in New York today packed out the venue with thousands more people lining the surrounding streets to show their support for the Republican presidential nominee. The rally was a star-studded affair with the likes of Hulk Hogan, Dr. Phil, Tucker Carlson, Elon Musk and comedian Tony Hinchcliffe revving up the crowd before Trump's big appearance. Crowds maxed out the 20,000 seats at the Garden, with reports that there were another 75,000 supporters lining the streets outside. Online commentators were shocked by the huge turnout, with this commentator saying, "Happening now, there is footage of the historic line at the Madison Square Garden in New York City, where Trump will host a rally in 5 hours. This election is over." And inside the rally, the vibe was electric, with Hulk Hogan putting on an energetic display.
So I guess we're all on the same page. So I got one final question for you. What you gonna do and who's gonna make America great again? God bless Donald Trump. He's our next president.
Elon Musk then took to the stage to roaring crowds.
Madison Square Garden, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the greatest capitalist in the history of the United States of America, Elon Musk!
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark, gothic MAGA.
Comedian Tony Hinchcliffe then took some hilarious shots at the Democrats.
The other side's got a lot of crazy endorsements. Swift, Eminem, Leo DiCaprio, Beyonce. Every day the Democratic Party looks more and more like a P. Diddy party. Okay, that's what you guys want.
Media personality Dr. Phil has also been a vocal supporter of Donald Trump. He took to the stage to blast the Democrats and their damaging policies.
By the way, we didn't choose the name for that by random. Merit Street Media. This country was built on hard work, added value, and talent, not on equal outcome, not on DEI. This country was built on hard work.
Vice presidential hopeful J.D. Vance then took to the stage and hilariously mocked Kamala Harris's latest interview fumble.
Now, the other day, CNN asked if she had made any mistakes as vice president. Now, here's what she actually said, and I am quoting word for word. She said, "In my role as vice president, I probably worked very hard at making sure that I am well versed on issues, and I think that is very important."
Following back-to-back high-profile endorsements, Donald Trump was welcomed to the stage by his wife Melania, and the crowds went absolutely wild.
Commander-in-Chief, my husband, President Donald J. Trump.
just went nuts as Melania Trump introduced her husband, Donald John Trump, as our next president. This is one of the greatest Trump rallies ever. And as Donald Trump was
Good evening, New York City. Hello, Madison Square Garden. Our hometown, where architectural symbols of strength, courage, and unity create a canvas for the world's undisputed capital of industry. Where titans of finance, fashion, and entertainment convene among an iconic range of superior design, structures, and artistic accomplishments. And American ingenuity blossoms among determined citizens who race across city streets and between offices, striving for success. It is you who are the heartbeat of this great metropolis. It is you who are the pulse of this America. Yet, New York City is unforgiving. In fact, our lives are complicated even during the best of times. And sadly, today, a declining quality of life coupled with economic instability makes it difficult for business to thrive. Love you too. Crime is on the rise, while public safety diminishes, creating an environment where families with young children choose to relocate. And this story repeats itself from coast to coast across our nation. This is America. For generations, this town has produced America's most fearless leaders, whose mark changed the course of the world. New York City and America needs their magic back. A country of tomorrow that will shape our future and reset expectations for the generations. Envision a wonderful America where the seeds of security, prosperity, and health are sown once again for benefit of our families. Let us charge together with a shared vision that builds on American greatness. Let's seize this moment and create a country for tomorrow, the future that we deserve. And now, please welcome our next Commander-in-Chief, my husband, President Donald J. Trump.
Well, let me tell you something, Trumpomaniac. Welcome to the house that Hulkamania built. You know something? Usually when I'm in Madison Square Garden, I'm body slamming giants. I'm winning world heavyweight titles, and I'm cracking people over the heads with steel chairs. And the energy in Madison Square Garden is off the Richter scale. But today, Trumpomaniacs, the energy in here is something like I've never felt. The energy of all these Trumpomaniacs is the most powerful force in the universe. And today, this is Donald Trump's house, brother. You know something, Trump maniacs? I don't see no stinking Nazis in here. I don't see no stinking domestic terrorists in here. The only thing I see in here are a bunch of hard-working men and women that are real Americans, brother. You know, when I hear my president and our president, Donald Trump, speak, he sounds for real, brother. He sounds like he has a heart of gold that's all for the USA. But when I hear Kamala speak, it sounds like a script from Hollywood with a really, really bad actress. You know, Kamala is responsible for the border crisis, and Kamala is also responsible for inflation. And then you know something? She acts like she's the victim. And then all of a sudden, she flips, she flops, she spins and turns it around and acts like she's gonna be the damn hero. But we all know Trump is the only man that can fix this country today. And with Trump as our commander-in-chief, peace through strength will fix all the problems in the Middle East. You know, I've been coming to this building month after month after month, and I've seen sold-out crowds over and over again for over 40 years. And for 40 years, I've always asked the question, what you gonna do? Over and over and over again, what you gonna do? Well, today, after feeling the energy in this building, I finally got the answer. And the answer is, vote for Trump. So now, I got a couple questions for you. What you gonna do about the border invasion? What you gonna do about inflation? What you gonna do about keeping America safe, brother? And what you gonna do about putting God in our homes, in our country, and our schools? So I guess we're all on the same page. So I got one final question for you. What you gonna do and who's gonna make America great again? God bless Donald Trump. He's our next president.
All right. As you can see, I'm not just MAGA. I'm Dog Gothic MAGA. Well, the energy in this room is incredible. great group of people.
All right, I've only got one question for you, and then I'm getting out of here because this is your stage. But we set up Doge. How much do you think we can rip out of this wasted $6.5 trillion Paris Biden budget?
Well, I think we can do at least $2 trillion.
Yeah!
Yeah.
$2 trillion.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're being taxed. You're being taxed. All government spending is taxation. So whether it's direct taxation or all government spending, it's either becomes inflation or it's direct taxation. Your money is being wasted, and the Department of Government Efficiency is going to fix that. We're going to get the government off your back and out of your pocketbook. And America's just not just going to be great. America is going to reach heights that it has never seen before. The future is going to be amazing. Now, you guys are awesome. Honestly, this is like... Yeah. I mean, this is the kind of positive energy that America is all about. Yeah. USA, 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 USA. Ah! Yes. Now, I have something I want to ask you to do, though, because obviously we're somewhat preaching to the converted in this stadium, but there's a lot of people out there who need to vote for President Trump. Okay, so this is a real battle. This is a real election battle. So you need to get friends and family to vote. Make sure they vote early. This is important. We're going to be putting up a scorecard, okay? An early vote scorecard, state by state, county by county. What is the scorecard? Vote early. Vote now. Yeah. Make the margin of victory so big that you know what can happen. Massive, overwhelming sweep of every swing state, and even some of the states that people don't think are swing states. Massive, crushing victory. Get everyone, friends, family, people on the street. Put the signs up, put the hat on. Let's go. And with that, it is my honor to introduce the First Lady, Melania Trump.
See, I come from the beat where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know don't listen.
Madison Square Garden, how we feeling, huh? Wow, isn't this special? 17 years ago, I was sleeping in my car behind the Comedy Store in LA, and I'm proud to say this is my 4th time performing at Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in the damn world. The American dream alive and well right here. This is very different than where I'm used to performing, though. I'm used to nighttime with people drinking, not so many babies in the crowd, and people that are obviously only here for Lee Greenwood tonight. Normally, I don't make my political beliefs a known thing. It's divisive for a comedian to do that, but just know I sleep well at night knowing who I'm voting for. when I lay down and my head hits my pillow, it is a fantastic pillow, by the way. I was staying at the Four Seasons up by Central Park one night, and I laid my head down, and it felt so good, and I thought to myself, what an amazing pillow. I have a little bit of money now. I could buy a good pillow. And I took the pillowcase off, and there it was. My pillow, my pillow, my pillow. And damn it, I bought 4 of them. And if you use the promo code KILLTONY, you can also buy 4 My Pillows. There's serious stuff happening, people. I live in the great state of Texas now. 18 years in Ohio, 20 years in California, and I got to see California turn to absolute horrendous thing. And traveling the world, I got to see San Francisco turn into one of the most demented cities, one of the greatest downfalls I've ever seen. And that is where the other candidate worked for 2 decades. And it's absolutely wild to see. And in Texas, stuff is really crazy. We're right there by a wide open border. Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's absolutely incredible. Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this. It's wild. And these Latinos, they love making babies too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country. Republicans are the party with the good sense of humor. Free speech is under attack, people. I host a show, and each week I get updates what words we're allowed to use and not use anymore. It's happening right now the past few years. It's a real thing. And, you know, used to be able to tell people to Google stuff. My mom's a boomer in the state of Ohio, and there's no convincing her of anything. She's eating the cats. She's eating the dogs. They're eating the pets up there. It is absolutely wild times. It really is. And, you know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Again, normally I don't follow the national anthem, everybody. This isn't exactly a perfect comedy setup. There's some people here. All right. Very good. I like it. I have other policies that I think it should be implemented as well. Like me personally, I think football should be all year round. Yeah. So many great athletes. I don't know about you guys, but I think that Travis Kelce might be the next O.J. Simpson. Feels good in here. The other side's got a lot of crazy endorsements. Swift, Eminem, Leo DiCaprio, Beyonce. Every day the Democratic Party looks more and more like a P. Diddy party. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what you guys want. All right, heck yeah. It's a cool black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that, a lampshade? Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm just kidding. That's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last night. We had fun. We carved watermelons together. It was awesome. You guys are... This is a groany little morning crowd, huh? It's tough to follow this audition for the next Commissioner Gordon's over here. It is, though. It's crazy times we're living in. I mean, all these pointless wars. It is unbelievable what's happening right now. It is incredible. Ukraine versus Russia, Israel, it's like bad soccer games. Who even cares? What are we doing? Why is our money involved in these wars? When it comes to Israel and Palestine, we're all thinking the same thing. Settle your stuff already. Best out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors. You know the Palestinians are gonna throw rock every time. But you also know the Jews have a hard time throwing that paper. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're having fun now. We're cooking. Hillary Clinton said that this is a Nazi rally here today. Can you believe that? For the most anti-war president of my entire lifetime, and she calls him Hitler. Let me remind you, Hillary, it was your husband who shot innocent people, or as he called them, interns. Yeah, Hillary, I bet you did not see that one coming. By the way, if I commit suicide in 3 weeks, I didn't. I mean, it's just obvious to me who the right candidate is. There's a guy out here dodging bullets. It is unbelievable, right? He took it right in the ear. Unbelievable. I thought about this. I don't know if you have. Coolest place to get shot. Like, if you're gonna get shot anywhere on your body, that's where you want it. Right there. Technically, he got shot in the head, depending on if you're a Democrat or a Republican. Right? If you're a Democrat, his ear was grazed. If you're a Republican, he survived the headshot. It is. It's the best place to get shot. It's the only part of the human body will drive a piercing through like a little girl's ear for no reason. Right? There's just no... It heals fast. Nobody cares. It's the best place to get shot. He went down, saw blood on his hands. I'd imagine he thought right then, I think I just won this shit. Stands up and says the most American words I've ever heard in my life. No. Before that, there was one more. Let me get my shoes. Fearless. Perhaps still with an active shooter. He's talking like a guy that just had the best one-night stand of his life. Right? Like, where's my shoes at? I gotta get the hell out of here. Let me get my shoes. And then the fight. What he did was so cool that Biden got COVID. Oh yeah. Go back. Look at the timeline of everything again. 3 days after that. That means that Biden, he didn't get that from hanging out with sick people. He was in a sterile room in the White House, watching blood running down Trump's face as he pumps his fist. Biden's like, it's true. Trump survived an assassination attempt and Biden got COVID. We vote next week. God voted 3 months ago. Another great Austin, Texas resident, Elon Musk, will be speaking here later today. Unbelievable. Genius. You guys saw him shoot that rocket into outer space, the largest aircraft ever. Fires it off into space and then parallel parks it back to planet Earth. Meanwhile, Kamala supporters can't parallel park their Toyota Priuses properly. Sorry, I listen to Elon Musk. I follow his lead. The world's smartest, richest man has my attention. Except for when it comes to stock trading, then I listen to Nancy Pelosi. But censorship is amongst us people. It's a very, very, very big deal. And I'm just here to say that you guys are for the right candidate. Tell your friends. Let's close it out. And let's make speech free again. Make America healthy again. Let's beat the team from California. The team from New York should beat the team from California, not only in this election, but in the World Series of Baseball, America's sport. I love you, New York. God bless New York. God bless America. Let's make it great again. I love you. Thank you. Welcome.
He is at the door. He's about to go to work. Do you say something different to him as you send him out the door?
I always say to him, good luck and be safe. You never know what kind of phone call you will receive and what can happen in life, right? Life is fragile and we need to enjoy it every day.
Do you feel like God has a purpose now for him? Because this has been 2 attempts and he's been spared.
Correct.
Hey, Mrs. Shrimp, we're okay with audience question? Audience question. Let's go to Craig first.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Craig.
Where are you going to spend election night with your family? Hopefully a celebration.
Wait, is this an invitation to your house?
Absolutely.
We will be in Palm Beach, and in the morning we will go to vote. Me and my husband will go to vote, and then it will be, a waiting time, a period of waiting, and we will see. And then I hope it's a success and a party in the evening.
Do you think that we'll know on Tuesday night?
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope that we know. I hope that election will be fair and everything will be, selected, as we say, on Tuesday night.
All right, Joanne, where are you, Joanne? Where do we find you? There you go.
Mrs. Trump, it's a real honor to have you here. I want to tell you thank you. I appreciated your beautiful words and descriptions of New York City during the rally. And my question to you is, how did you present or drop your little pro-choice bombshell on the president in the middle of his career fight for his career? How did you present it to him, and what was his response to you?
Well, my husband knew my position, my belief, since the day we met. So it was not a big surprise for him, right? I guess other people, the world didn't know where my stands are. But he was not surprised at all. He knew about it.
All right, Barbara.
She writes about it in detail in her book. If you
I do.
Yeah.
In the book, it's like a whole chapter about it. So I really explain what I really believe, what really means my body, my choice. It's not one way only, right? So if somebody's interested, they should read it.
All right, Barbara's got a question right over there. Hey, Barbara.
Yes, thank you so much for taking our questions. I know from everything that I've learned about you that you're a very dedicated mom. And as a grandmother of 7 little ones, I'm wondering, do you have any advice or words of wisdom for our young mothers who are working so hard to raise our children in such a challenging society?
Congratulations, 7. It's a lot, right? It's a busy time. I would say that lead with love and take a child as individual. We are all different, and also make sure that you, as a mother, you are healed, so you don't put the issues and trauma and everything to your child. Be cautious and be very, very loving.
That's great advice.
Good advice, yeah.
All right, Brendan. Well, Brendan, you last question here. What's on your mind?
Good to be with you.
Thank you, you too.
What would you do, or what would you like to see improved in our country if your husband wins the election next week?
Well, I would like to see country to be safe and prosperous, better economy, and the peace in the world. That's very important.
Mrs. You already have this book that's out, #1, but you're releasing the collectibles item
Yes.
of your book. Tell us about it.
While former President Donald Trump has mainly generated headlines as a defendant of late, Mr. Trump's faithful supporters see him in a very different light. Senior contributor Ted Koppel takes a closer look at the election and what may come after.
It's mid-April in an open field at the edge of Schnicksville, on the outskirts of Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Nice warm beanie hats. Schnicksville rally shirts.
Winter has not entirely surrendered. The faithful have been lining up since late morning, although Mr. Trump is not expected before early evening. On a day like today, it's cold.
It is.
It's wet.
Yep.
It's nasty.
Yep.
What the hell brings you out?
The truth, freedom. We want our freedoms. That's what we're here for, freedom.
Nobody cares about the working class. You don't care about us. You want your ratings on CBS, and you want to lift up that idiot in the White House.
Okay, you've already made up your mind about me. And
No,
that's
I'm not saying you. I'm sorry if you thought that.
That's all right.
I'm saying the media, you have been lying to the American people long enough.
This rally took place weeks before any verdict in Trump's New York trial had been reached. But the faithful weren't going to be swayed by any verdict delivered by a New York jury.
He's not guilty. If anybody's guilty, it's Biden. Sorry.
There would appear to be very few, if any, people in this crowd
It was rigged. It was fake.
looking to be convinced of anything new. You folks think that Trump lost the last election?
No, not at all.
And truth will come out.
Yeah.
It's coming out slowly.
It's going to be another election. And when it's all over, if they say Trump lost,
He will not lose.
Well,
It's in God's hand, and He's going to straighten this country.
Ladies and gentlemen,
not tonight, though.
please welcome the next president of the United States, President Donald J. Trump.
Trump seems to be missing some of his usual spark.
I'm freezing my ass off up here.
They can relate. Many have been out here for more than 8 hours. They are nothing if not sympathetic.
2 days from now,
The former president is only days away from his own trial in New York.
Biden trial. They're all Biden trials. You know that, right?
They know that Donald Trump
I have a crooked judge,
may be distracted.
fully gagged before a highly conflicted and corrupt judge.
We're only a couple of hours away from the Civil War battlefield at Gettysburg.
The Battle of Gettysburg, what an unbelievable, it was so much and so interesting and so vicious and horrible and so beautiful in so many different ways.
Other than proximity, though, the president appears unsure as to why he brought it up.
Gettysburg, wow. I go to